To be in Warsaw for the EU presidency. Polish presidency has been doing a great job, and I'm very grateful to my colleague Radek Sikorski for welcoming us here. And Warsaw is just a superb city, so it's a double pleasure. And today we have a busy, substantial discussion, and it's all work. It's great to meet with the UK Foreign Secretary, David Lammy, so there's a lot to discuss also on substance. Not only support Ukraine, but overall the global situation, transatlantic relationship, decisions that we need to make. And UK has been a great partner all the 3 years after the start of the war, especially on sanctions, especially on support to Ukraine, on sharing their information, but also engagement with the US, leadership on possible security presence. So that will be discussed all there. And then, of course, we have a busy day tomorrow also with regard to the partners, the candidate states, where we all know there are challenges. I mean, the merit-based enlargement is a priority for all of us. But in the same time, giving those political signals and providing that necessary support to the candidate countries is as important. So that's how we perceive that from the Latvian perspective. So very constructive, less talk, more concrete proposals and more concrete action.
What do you expect from the new German government? What will you say to your new German colleagues?
Oh, we've been in touch. I know him for a long time. He's an old friend, so he knows what we think, and I know what he thinks. Of course, also there are particular issues for the Baltic Sea that are important, especially with regard to the shadow fleet and the sanctions, where Germany is fully on board. But also we have to find the ways how we overcome the blockages in EU decision-making. We cannot let just one country taking hostage of all the good work all the others are doing. So there are elements with the new German government that we also have to discuss, which we have not discussed yet.
And what kind of change do you expect when it comes in the leadership role of Germany in supporting Ukraine? Do you expect a big change with the new Chancellor?
I think the German foreign policy is pretty straightforward, and it has been throughout various governments, which is, of course, a very close NATO ally, strong transatlanticist, leader in the EU. So, again, we have, of course, particular decisions also coming up, you know, whether that will be negotiations on the next EU budget. We have, of course, the whole discussion around the ReArm initiative. Yesterday, the Commission published a great paper actually on the reducing dependence on Russian energy. So our priority is clearly to get Europe off Russian LNG and Russian oil, Russian fertilizers. So we clearly see that as a priority for all the countries, because that is the money Russia uses to wage war against Ukraine. So it's Russia's budget finances the war. And that's the cheapest way for us not to support the war, not to buy Russian stuff. So it's pretty straightforward.
When it comes to the escalation between India and Pakistan, who do you think could play a de-escalating role in Europe?
I had a call with Indian Foreign Minister on Monday, and I know Pakistan as well. So we have good feels that they will be rather measured both sides. Yes, there are responses, yes, but they have to be measured because escalation is not going to help any of them. So we, of course, fully condemn any attacks of terror anywhere and any expressions of terrorism anywhere. So those attacks against innocent Indian tourists and one Nepalese tourist were totally unacceptable. So again, we clearly ask for de-escalation and the ability of the countries to find the responses that don't make matters worse.
But for global security, condemning might not be enough because, I mean, we have two nuclear powers potentially fighting each other.
Again, speculation also doesn't help. So I think behind the doors, behind the scenes, interaction clearly helps. And we know that Secretary Rubio has spoken to us. So there is a lot going on in practical engagements. Thank you.